Action.
Good morning. This is Mr. Sloan, Environmental Science 2020. This is kind of our little treasure hunt. It's called What, Why, How. And so these are some items. I'm going to show you some items. And you're going to make a little chart up. I'll show you that chart in a minute here. But you're going to try to figure out what these items are. So you can show this video to your friends and relatives and think about it. You can search it on the internet, etc. It's not supposed to be right or wrong, ruin your whole life. It's just supposed to be fun. So let's go down to number 1. Ooey gooey. They look like that. Day glow purples. Number 2. It's got a tapered side to it. It's got these bumps on it. It's not a doorstop. People like to use them for doorstops. It's not a doorstop. I'll give you a hint. It's used in forestry. This is number 3. It's somewhat hard to see because of the lighting and the camera, but this is a fiberglass mold, and inside it there is a scat. There's scat. That's poop. It's a certain animal, very common in western Washington. Most of you have seen them. So that's what that is. 4. Got this thing that pulls out here. It's made of steel. You can pull it out and roll it up. Really, this gets used a lot. I'll also tell you, it's out in the forest. 5. This is a tough one. It does look like you look through it. It's not a mini telescope, though. 6. Seven. It's about 1.5 feet tall. It's got handles. It's got this open window. Made of steel. 8. Different colors. There's some pink and some blue. 9. Comes apart. Some sort of a bore here. It's tapered with a screw on it. A shaft. This fits on here like that, and then it's got this handy dandy thing that pulls out. 10. Very common tool out in the environment. It's got a handy necklace, some sort of dial, and a window. And there's a peephole on this side. Used by all sorts of people in the field. So, here's what your answer chart looks like. I made mine kind of big. Yours doesn't have to be that big. Once again, as we start learning about remoteness, there's different ways to do this. Grab a piece of paper, put your own lines on it, finish it, take a picture, send it to me. On Canvas there is I have some downloadable PDF charts too. Anyway, a couple different sizes. Anyway, let's go over number one, just so you kind of see the what. It's a dye tablet, which a lot of you probably saw that. You said, oh, it's a dye tablet. Yeah. But what's it for, or why? It's detects leaks. For example, let's say you have a leaky sewer line. You put this in your toilet and you flush it down, and 20 minutes later, if you see purple dye in your yard, uh-oh. How do you do it? What did I write down there? Oh yeah, you drop in some sort of water. The sink, the toilet, whatever it is you're testing. I mean, you can even, these are not, these dyes, they're not toxic. You can actually put them in a well and see if you have a leaky well, or see if you have a cross-contamination. Very helpful. Anyway, typically used in the environment. So there we go. That's the what, why, and how. And there's 10 items. And we will be going over it. So it's not necessarily that you're wrong or right, or that it's a big thing. Have fun. That's one of our first get to know each other assignments. Thank you very much. Mr. Sloan here.